Hey guys, RPM here. All right, this video, I just want to do an update of over the past maybe a week or so. There's been a few new updates of mining softwares, and so I'm going to show you guys an example of my Flux rigs and how much they've gained by changing to the new LOL miner and that kind of stuff, and talk about some other stuff regarding like the new 4090 that just came out. And I do want to talk about some speculation on the RTX 4070 for mining, that is, and some other stuff that I want to go through as well that has come out that has kind of flew past me, and I may want to try on some GPUs. But yeah, some other stuff I want to update on with you guys as well. Maybe for some people may have not have been thinking about as well, for updating like their core wallets for some spec mining coins, which I do want to talk about in a sec. And yeah, some other things as well. Okay, so before I do that, this video is sponsored by NerdGears.com. If you guys are looking for GPUs, any crypto mining hardware, they actually have a few GPUs in stock now, and it looks like the pricing of their GPUs have been coming down as well. 5700 XTs, 169. We got 3070s at 309. Okay, so that is it's coming. Yeah, it's definitely coming down now. They accept crypto and credit card as payment. If you guys are interested, check it out, link down below. Okay, guys and gals, I wanted to start off with the 4090 that just came out and released. And I did do a poll about 5 days ago asking, do you guys want to see the 4090 hash rates? And 13,000 of you voted, I guess, or 57% of you voted yes. Then the 20% of you said it will be too power hungry and inefficient. 14% said no point. 2% said maybe. 8% of you said doesn't matter. So I think majority of you said you want to see it, more than 50%. So obviously what I tried to do is find a 4090, and I was not able to get one. Everywhere where I live, even on Newegg and all that kind of stuff, it's just not in stock. And it's insanely expensive at this point in time. And yeah, that's another thing. Like, I don't want to shell out this kind of money just to get the hash rates, but ultimately I pretty much knew that this card would not be efficient for mining, and that has been already done by two people I want to just shout out here, Mr. Chumchange XD and also Rabid Mining. They already have these cards, and actually it was Rondi that provided the card for Chumchange. But anyways, besides the point, they were able to benchmark this card for mining, and ultimately it takes a lot of power and it's not efficient at this point in time. But, you know, it depends. If a LOL miner, for instance, has a optimization, you know, to improve the hash rate for the 4000 series cards, which just recently, if you guys haven't seen the video or haven't seen around the spaces, LOL miner has increased the hash rate for Ampere and Turing cards for Flux. All right, so they've improved that, and it is noticeably better than Mini Z from what I've found. And just 4 days ago, or before the update, that was 10 days ago for 1.6, for, you know, here it says improved in performance on Flux for NVIDIA, Turing, and Ampere, and RX 5000 series based GPU. So that was 10 days ago. And then 4 days ago, LOL Miner 1.61, they did another improvement by approximately 1.5 to 2.5%. So I wanted to quickly show you guys an example here. So I took a screenshot before and after of when I updated the rigs for, you know, LOL miner 1.61. And so looking at this, okay, my Octominer this first rig here, I was getting 545 souls, all right, on Flux, and now it's getting 558 just by switching to LOL miner 1.61. So that looked like it helps with getting a little bit more hash rate. I haven't changed any overclock settings or nothing. I just updated the miner, and that looks to be good. Next rig says 559 before, and now I'm getting 551. So looks like I'm getting a little bit worse here. Actually, no, let me just refresh this. Maybe it's maybe the hash rates are fluctuating a little bit. But anyways, it looks like looks like I've gone down on the second rig without changing anything. So that's interesting. Okay, so 538 on the third rig here before, and then 545 now. So it looks like, yeah, this one improved on this third rig. And then on the last Flux rig, I have 543.3 souls, and then now I have 541.8 without changing anything. So okay, so looks like 2 out of 2 rigs are good. Looks like 2 rigs have gone up in hash rate, and then I have 2 rigs that have gone down. Sorry, looks like it's yeah, 2 rigs have gone down and 2 rigs have gone up in terms of hash rate. So I would say hit and miss. It depends. I'm sure LOL Miner is still optimizing this for Flux, and that's pretty cool though. So let me know if you guys have noticed any improvement with LOL Miner 1.61. I'd love to know. Okay, next little update here, BZ Miner version 12.02. So 3 days ago, they released an update to basically they added support for the 40 series cards here. Okay, so notably, obviously, for the 4090, which I'm not able to get one because, yeah, it's just not in stock in my areas or online or anywhere. I'm sure a lot of gamers have been buying this card, which is great. Okay, that's one thing I did want to talk about really is, you know, I think the 4000 series, even though it takes a lot of power, is just let the gamers have it. Let them have their day. Obviously, for miners, I think we all know that nobody's going to buy these for mining. So, yeah, anyways, going along. Okay, so BZ Miner seems like there's an update for that for 40 series. Haven't tried it. I haven't seen any updates on that. Next one is T-Rex Miner. T-Rex Miner 2 days ago also added support for the 40 series cards. So maybe, I'm not quite sure if there's going to be any optimization there. For anyone that has a 4090, let me know. For some reason, I don't think so, judging by what we've seen before with Rabbit Mining and Chump Change. Make sure you guys go watch their videos if you haven't already. And looks like now the handle, I guess the NVIDIA driver has updated for LHR-free video drivers correctly. Okay, so this is interesting, which I want to get into really soon. Okay, talking about the light hash rate basically being removed by its driver update. Okay, I'll talk about this in a sec. But going along, there's also a Gminer. Gminer, this was literally 12 hours ago. They added some improved performance for Caspa mining on 10 series GPUs. So I've honestly personally never have mined Caspa yet. I haven't done any videos on Caspa. So for anyone that does this, here's a little update for Gminer for anyone that has this for 10 series GPUs. That's interesting. Next little thing I want to go through. This is mainly for me as well. Like I said, I've been living under a rock, renovating my house. Okay, just looking at the Flux hash rate, looks like it really, you know, ever since the merge happened, the hash rate has pretty much stayed level between, I'm gonna say, what, 7 and 9, between 7 and 9 terahash. Yeah, sorry, megasouls. 7 to 8 megasouls is averaging around there. So that's quite a bit, right? That's still quite a bit, obviously, from pre-merge numbers. All right, and then Ergo's a little bit different because for anyone that hasn't kept up to date, they did have a difficulty, kind of like whether or not you'd say it was an issue or not. They did do a hard fork recently that was activated. Ergo has basically plateaued, I'd say, in average hash rate now ever since that was activated in October 2nd or something around there. That's now the hash rate's hovering around between, I'm going to say, 58 terahash to 60, 61, 62 terahash now. So yeah, it's been pretty average now for the past 2 weeks here. Okay, so that's just something I just wanted to take note. Okay, and then Meowcoin. All right, this is one that's, I guess, being a little bit more prominent now, and everyone's been seeing it on What to Mine, and it's a coin now that is profitable per se in a way, depending on your electrical costs, but obviously with What to Mine, it fluctuates all the time as people are switching between coins and all yada, yada, yada. I've explained this before. So Meowcoin, I have been seeing a lot more community members get into it, and yes, you know, I've also been constantly, I've been doing it now. I've been mining this coin for a long time. I think since almost in the very beginning, and I've accumulated this much so far. It seems like a lot, but in retrospect, on the let's see, LTC to Meowcoin on their trade on Trade Ogre, if I put 170,000 here, that's about only worth 2.93 Litecoin at this point in time. It was at one point worth more than that. Okay, but obviously it looks like it came down quite a bit. Obviously, there's probably a lot of people selling or, you know, mining to Trade Ogre or whatnot. Okay, but going along, okay, I wanted to talk about the core wallet for I guess not only Meowcoin but Neoxa as well. Neoxa, I wanted to see if there was an update to their core wallet. I've been actually having some syncing issues with my core wallet. And let's see over here. Okay. Oh no, it's going. Okay, it's going. All right. I think it was just taking a long time. Okay, no, I retract that. I think it's fine, but I haven't seen an update since June 7th for the Neoxa wallet. And then going along for Meowcoin, looking at their core wallet updates, I thought I had a syncing issue with the Meowcoin one because I was on the release version of Meowcoin, and now they have a new one 5 days ago, just updated version 1.0.3. So for anyone that's on that it's using the core wallet for Meowcoin, make sure you update and download whatever version that you're using and get that going. Okay, so that's looks like they added more checkpoints for security and additional nodes for ease of syncing. So that's always good. That's always good. Okay, let's get into the LHR news. For anyone, I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard this already. I want to do a video on this, but I'm thinking of trying all my like 3060s, 3080 Ti's, whatever, 3050s, what the GPUs that were notably, you know, hardened on the LHR. But now, like, you can see that everything has now been essentially unlocked by, it's just because of a driver. There was no like silicon hard coded at the hardware level type of thing. It was just a driver. So I found that to be pretty funny. So Nvidia basically lied about it. That's actually pretty funny. So I wonder if there's going to be some sort of like class action lawsuit against Nvidia. That I feel like that should happen. Look at this, Rapid Mining's in here. Look at, oh wait, it says Rapid hey, videocards.com. You spelled Rapid Mining's name wrong. That they need to change that. But look, Rapid Mining got on videocards.com website here showing the hash rate for his 3060 of the LHR being fully unlocked essentially because of a driver, which is GeForce driver 522.25. I'm guessing that was probably in Windows. Now, I haven't seen anyone do it in HiveOS. I tried to see if HiveOS has updated that, but no. So I'm going to assume that there is going to be some sort of update soon, or we can probably manually install the version instead. All right, so that's something. Going along, guys, finally, I just want to end on, you know, some speculation here of the 40 series. I want to know your guys' thoughts, but if and when the 4070 comes out, because I think we've all seen the 30 series, like the 3070, for instance, is one of the most, you know, efficient GPUs for mining in terms just overall. And so I was curious to know if, you know, maybe the 4070 is going to be a good buy for mining. But I just wanted to quickly go through, just glance at some specs here. I'm just on Tech Power Up. I'm not quite sure if this is the final numbers here, but obviously with the 4070, they're on the 40 nanometer process. 4 nanometer process versus the 8 on is it 8? Yeah, 8 on the RTX 3070, right? A GA104 processor. So, but the big difference is as well, not only in nanometer silicon size, is that the cores, 3070 cores, 5888 cores, and then the new 4070 is 7680. All right, so that's a good jump there. And then the next jump here would be in the TMUs. Okay, 3070 is 184. The 4070 is 240. Now, this is not a jump for the 4070. The ROPS on the 3070 is 96 versus 80. Okay, and then the obviously memory size from 3070 is 8 gigabyte, and then the 4070 is 12 gigabyte. All right, then the difference here is also GDDR6X memory, and another downside for the 4070 at this point says 192-bit bus. Okay, this has actually been going down as the 3070 is 256-bit. Okay. But the biggest thing here is going to be the TDP. Okay, so the TDP of the 3070 is 220 watts. Okay, obviously we don't run them at 220 watts. Most of them we've run between, I'm going to say, 115 to 150 watts, depending on the coin you're mining now these days. And then on the 4070, the TDP for these cards is slated to be 285 watts. So you guys be the judge of that. I'm thinking the 4070, as we've seen with the 4090, not great at all at this point in time. Could the 4070 be a good GPU for mining efficiently and effectively versus the 3070? All right, this will be something that I think probably won't happen, but based on all this spec here for the core stuff, TMUs, I'm going to say core dependent coins are going to be pretty good on the 4070, but memory dependent coins are probably not going to be great. As we saw with the 4090, it's not as good as efficient as like a 3090, I believe. If not, maybe just a little bit better, like maybe like 5 mega hash more. So I'm thinking the 4070 may not be great for memory dependent coins, but when it comes to core dependent coins like Flux or perhaps maybe Ergo as well, it could be it could be a powerhouse. It could be a powerhouse, but time will tell. This is going to be the like end all be all here, as the power consumption for these cards is pretty high. It's pretty high. It might be locked as well, power limited. All right, guys. All right, that's it for this video. I just wanted to update you guys on this. And yeah, sorry if I didn't get a 4090 to do the hash rates. I don't think many people care anyway at this point in time, the landscape that we are in. But just interesting to see this type of thing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out.